for it.
Blades fans, like and subscribe to When Saturdays Comes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to When Saturdays Come with me, Dry Bry. Saturday lunchtime, and we're just making our way down to the railway station for the short journey to Sheffield for the match between the Blades and Preston North End. And a nice welcome back for Hecky and Stuart McCall. Maybe. I think they will. Expecting the Blades to get 3 points today. I think it's really must that we do get them. I know Preston mid-table, they had a good cup win last week, but at the end of the day, it's the points that we need in the champs to maintain our challenge, don't we? So let's hope Burnley and Leeds might do us a favour today, but I won't hold my breath. Got to look after ourselves, haven't we? And make sure we get the win and keep the pressure on. But what I've got to say, what an absolute beautiful day. It's lovely, warm, sunny, early March day, and I'm thinking, oh, this is better. Not having to freeze his butt off with bums cold, feet cold, hands cold. But today, no jacket. Fantastic. Brought my hat just in case my ears get cold, but there you go. But really looking forward to the game today. And I think the team knows that. I think listening to Chris Wilder's brief yesterday's presser, I think can probably be the same team as last week. What won? I think Chowdhury will probably play right back, and normal team from last week. We Anel, Jack, Burrows, and Souza and Pecky in middle. We Hamer, O'Hare, and Brereton Davies out on right. Or maybe right Saki, who knows? We'll see when we might end up with a surprise in us with, I think Campbell will play up front. Cannot drop him, can he really, after that goal last week? But you never know what's going to rock up today when team news comes out at 2 o'clock. But anyway, I'm off now. Meet up at Triple Point, meet up with the guys, and have a couple of pints and discuss game and team news and all the rest of it. And let's hope we can make sure we get them 3 points in the bag by 5 o'clock this evening. And other teams have done us a favour, but we've got to look after ourselves, haven't we? But enjoy the game, everybody. I'll chat to you later. I'll do a bit of match reaction, hopefully tonight or Sunday morning. Enjoy the game, enjoy your day, enjoy the sunshine. Speak to you soon. Over the Blades. Hello everyone, welcome back to When Saturdays Come with me, Dry Bry. I've just come back from the match where it finished Blades 1, Preston 0, and another 3 points. And it's a good job we did, because Burnley demolished Luton 4-0, and Luton had a player sent off as well. But all the pressure's back on Leeds tomorrow when they play Portsmouth away. So we've got the points in the bag, and it was I wouldn't say it was a really tough game. I think it was a game that we won more easily than the scoreline suggested. With a goal from Tyrone Campbell with an header from a great cross from Burrows. The thing was, we should have been 2-0 up in the first 5 minutes, and we didn't take his chances. Campbell missed one at the back post, and he should have done better. To be honest, Preston didn't offer really much. They did hit the post with leaving Cooper stranded, and not long after that we managed to go down the other end of the pitch and score, which finished 1-0 to the Blades. Preston really didn't wake up until the last 15 minutes, when they tried to take chances and go forward. But I think the Blades defended resolutely. They did well. Sidney Peck, I've got to mention Sidney Peck, by far, easily the man of the match, without any doubt. What a star that kid's becoming, absolutely brilliant. I remember watching him in the under-21s for a couple of seasons with Blaster, and he's coming on an absolute treat. He's becoming a fan's favourite. They're chanting his name all the time, absolute ledge. And I always look forward to seeing him play, all hard to get stuck in. Typical Blades player. So well done today. Yeah, accolade there from. I'm assuming you got the man of the match and thoroughly deserved it if you did. But it finished 1-0. We're all happy, aren't we, Blades? And it's we move on to Tuesday night against Bristol City, another tough game. They're trying to get into the playoffs. So there's going to be no easy games. I keep saying it time and time again on these videos. In the Championship, it's really tough. There's no gimmies. Whoever you play, you've got to work hard. You've got to find a way to win. And we did that. We did that as well today. So well done, Blades. Thank you for everybody in Triple Point who came to say hello, and pleased to meet you, and for the kind words as well. It was great to hear. So we move on. I've got Chris Wilder presser in, Michael Cooper presser after that, and we'll finish off with the goals as well. So all in all, it's a great afternoon again, a lovely day, nice in the sunshine. We had a couple of beers, got 3 points. What more do we want, Blades? What more do we want? So we move on to Tuesday, another big game. So Vinny went off at half time, didn't he, with a slight hamstring. I don't think it's too much to worry about. Hamer came off as well. He didn't manage to get all the minutes in, and neither did Campbell. So they are using the players wisely. If we've got a good squad now, we've got a strong squad who can come on and finish games off. So look forward to Tuesday night then. Videos to follow, Chris Wilder presser, Michael Cooper, and the goals as well. So thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe as always. It's really important. Keep the channel growing. We're doing great. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Up the Blades.
Chris, 1-0 win in the end today. What did you make of your team's performance?
I thought we were really good from start to finish. Stubborn opponents, physical first and second balls that we matched that up. First got off to a flyer. Thought we were really connected, especially from mid to top of the pitch. Possibly should have got something more rewarding for our first 20-25 minutes. Came in at half time, obviously 0-0, and basically she said, listen, don't get anxious. Didn't want the crowd to get anxious as well. We just have to find that bit. We've got players that can find those big moments, and we found that with fabulous ball by Harrison and a great finish by Ty. So listen, late on, they've nothing to lose. They're Elmering it and going really direct, more direct than they were, even first half. And we just have to deal with that. Maybe the feel of it was a little bit more anxious than what it really was. I don't think Coops has really had much to do. And yeah, we're always looking for that second goal. Make positive substitutions, getting Tom on and getting Jez on. We didn't find it, and when they're going into that last 5 minutes where they're taking unbelievable risks and chances and just shelling it, you have to win first balls, which you did. You have to win second balls, which we did, and you have to, just not get over the finishing line, because I didn't think it was one of those nervy performances. You just got to see whatever you need to see out, which we did, and we've again what's out the most wins in the division by anybody. Stick them other 2 points absolutely does my nut in that when there's no stars next to anything, because this team has got 78 points after 36 games, which is yet again is great going.
Composure was probably one of the key words towards the end, wasn't it? Because they did give it a go in the end, Preston, but the fact is your defenders kind of kept their heads and dealt with what was thrown at them.
Yeah, you have to. Sometimes, as I said, you just, they take big risks, and, possibly we would have done that. So, you'd like to, transition be a little bit more tidier and cleaner and create a couple more opportunities, but boys give me everything. They're giving the club everything. In a fabulous position, clean sheet at home. Yeah, we'd have loved to have made it a little bit more comfortable. And I thought, especially the way we started, first 10-15 minutes. The amount of shots that we had. People talk about stats as well. Our XGs and this, that, the other were far bigger than the opposition. and you know, the game becomes what it becomes. So lost Vinny at half time with a tight hamstring. Thought Hamza was fabulous going into his preferred position. We've got we have to manage minutes with Gus. We have to manage minutes with Tyrese, and we have to manage minutes with Femi. So it's been a good day for us. All those boys have contributed. Femi coming on, Hamza playing in his natural position. I think it showed why we brought him to the football club second half. Got about the pitch and made tackles, won first balls, won second balls, and kept us going. Thought City was outstanding today. Callum O'Hare's work rate was great. I thought Gus was on fire first half. And we were composed in our play. There's one time where we got it at the back, and I'm not, you know, we want to play out from the back, so everybody has to sometimes settle down and calm down a little bit, and we have to make these players play as free as they possibly can. And I'm delighted that today, because they played some great stuff first half, and sometimes the performance is better than the scoreline suggested, and I thought today was a really good performance, better than maybe the scoreline suggested.
Great for Tyrese as well, 2 in 2, took his header really well from an excellent ball from Harrison, particularly after he'd had an easier chance in the second minute in the first half.
Yeah, he understands he should score, but I think that's the first time I've ever seen Ty score a goal with his head, and we've just been talking about that. So he's a natural goal scorer. He's found a home, and he's enjoying his football, and he's going to be a big player. Like everybody's got a part to play. You know, I talked to the players that weren't playing yesterday. They have to be patient. We all have to be on the same page. They all have to be ready to come on and impact or start a game. And it's important that we're all together. As you saw the scenes at the end, you know, they're all together. They're a really good group to work with. As I keep saying, I've been consistent in that message to everybody. And they want to win games of football. And as I said, we're winning more games of football than anybody's in the division. And that is, for me, is a real positive. You know, I hear nonsense about, you know, stats and this, that, and the other, but we go to win. We haven't drawn many. We go to win. We haven't lost many. We go to win, and we'll have that approach in the next game on Tuesday night.
In terms of those players that you're managing the minutes for, I'm thinking with Vinny and Gus coming off, does that put them in doubt for Tuesday?
No, but there's a couple of big games on the horizon, and we all understand that. So it's about you know, managing those boys, and if we have to change it up and change it around, we're confident in the players that we've got that can come into the team. You know, Rian hasn't got on the pitch today. Kiefer Moore hasn't got on the pitch today. We've got big options. I've got no issue at all with having to deal with that. And if we flip it up, then an opportunity for players on Tuesday night to go and stake a claim for another big game on Sunday. So they all want to get on the pitch. They all want to start. They all want to get on the pitch, and there's some good players now that, you know, not even getting in the 20. So it has to be like that. Competition's healthy, but it's good because it's clean and it's tidy, and it's disappointing for players when they're not played. I've been in that position before, but then it's, you know, all my energy and enthusiasm into the players that start and the players that come on, and we've definitely got that.
Sometimes when you 1-0 up, the crowd can get a little bit edgy when the opposing team build a few chances, but for me, I feel like we had it under control, controlled the game for large parts. Could have been maybe a bit more ruthless in the final third, but clean sheet and 3 points can't really argue too much.
Certainly felt first half like the dominance that the team had, that the chances that you created, that you'd have been disappointed to go in without scoring.
Yeah, I think so. I think the quality of, you know, strikers and attackers we have, I think they'll be a bit frustrated. Maybe we didn't go in at the break leading. But, you know, we come back out second half, kept the tempo, and created some more chances, which, you know, luckily Ty put one away.
A little warning shot from them just before the goal, wasn't it, that hit the post. They didn't create too many chances, but that one was one that I imagine you were delighted to see come back off the post.
Yeah, to be fair, I was a bit rooted. Like, it was a good strike. But that just came from a bit of our own wrongdoing, which, with the way the game felt, was the only way that they were really going to score. So, thankfully, it hit the outside of the upright and bounced out and went and scored, yeah.
Great for Tyrese to get a second in 2 games, but a lot of it goes down to Harrison Burrows for the ball in, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get the greatest of angles from where I was, but I saw on the big screen it's a hell of a ball in, and a great finish from Ty, putting his head where it hurts. So, yeah, no, they're both linking up really well on the left-hand side. So hopefully it can continue.
And with the options that you've got now, it's a case of every single player on that pitch putting their hand up week in, week out. I'm sure Tyrese now will be delighted to have got 2 in 2.
Yeah, I think it's probably like the worst thing that can happen for a manager, isn't it? You get players that are knocking on your door on the bench, but equally the players who are starting are just doing the most as well. So I'm sure the whole squad are giving him good headaches, which I think he likes rather than the opposite way. Yeah.
And that was about 700, 800 clean sheet of the season today, must be.
But yeah, 19th as a team in the league, so yeah, it's good to tick another one off.
It's a good record though, isn't it? There's a serious point behind that's been a real cornerstone. People talk about defences winning championships, and you and the lads at the back must really feel like that today.
Yeah, probably one of the biggest defensive cliches, but yeah, you give yourself a good base, keeping a clean sheet and limiting the attackers to few options. And with the quality we have going the opposite way, it can only really breed 3 points and nothing less.
Played a lot of games now, haven't you? The back lads, in particular you and Jack and Anel just in front of you. Do you feel like you've got a really good relationship with them and it's starting to be a bit more telepathic? Yeah, I think so. I think with any sort of partnership you have, the more games you play, the more experience you have with each other, the easier those bonds are going to get created. So hopefully we can keep ticking off these clean sheets, keep giving ourselves foundations to go and win games of football. People keep asking questions. Preston came out in the second half. You keep answering them. It's another hallmark of a team that's hopefully going places this season. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. A lot of work to go though, isn't there? Still, and that's a key message, isn't it? As it goes on, that you put yourselves in a great position. Exactly that. 10 games is a lot of football. A lot of points to be had. So anything can happen. We've got some difficult fixtures coming up, and as everyone knows, the championship's not easy at any point. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Years ago, we are underway here at Bramall Lane. Sun covering about 2/5 of the pitch. Here's Tyrese Campbell over the top. Callum O'Hare looked like he was onside. He's going to bump away from his man. He's going to hold it up well with 5 Preston players around him. Here's Gustavo Harmer on the left, overlapping run played in the middle. Brereton Diaz is there. Tyrese Campbell side nets it. Huge opportunity for the Blades, virtually an open. Now Burrows into O'Hare, little touch off for Harmer into the area for Tyrese Campbell. Campbell looks to finish. It's going to be blocked and blocked well by Woodman. Souza breaks the lines with the pass to Harmer, who's gobbling up the space. Edge of the area now. Harmer will strike it early. Couple of yards wide. Preston players retreated, worth an effort. The Blades will attack the Bramall Lane end in the second half after United's former boss Paul Heckingbottom turned things around. Robinson, poor ball. United have got a bit lucky with Chowdhury, then O'Hare through them. Here's Brereton Diaz to the right, palm down. Sariki out of position on the far side. It's going to be played into the edge of the box, and it's off the post. Here's Harmer. Back out to the left for Burrows. Low ball into the area. Tyrese Campbell gets across the keeper. Wonderful header from Tyrese Campbell. Harrison Burrows will take the acclaim as well for an excellent ball in. Sheffield United 1, Preston North End 0. No foul, says the referee, as Preston work it in field. Michael Cooper. Chowdhury has to work. It's played to Ched Evans on the left side of the area. Evans hits it low. Kessler Hayden will leave it. Here comes the challenge out by Burrows. That is fantastic there from Burrows. And the full-time whistle has blown. That's it. A little bit of confusion out there as the assistant referees will come onto the field of play. Handshakes involving Chris Wilder, Paul Heckingbottom, Stuart McCall and Alan Neil. Relief around Bramall Lane. It was a nervy second half in the